We got to hear the stories of 3 fishermen yesterday who had been sold into, or drugged, kidnapped, deceived, and ended up on fishing boats where they were slaves for years. And the stories were harrowing.
All of their stories about being taken away from their homes in order to live in unbelievable, subhuman conditions, and the dignity that we take away from people in order for the rest of the world to have food is really, really impacting me right now. It's in a very powerful way.
So many of us who should know about this problem, about people who are sold onto boats and can't leave those boats for years, sometimes 11 to 20 years at a time. If you consume seafood in the United States, you've most likely consumed food that was farmed this way. And I think it's really important to be educated about that, to know where your food is coming from. Because, I mean, if you pull you're standing in a grocery store and you're looking at a piece of fish and you know that someone was beaten almost to death to farm that fish for you, are you going to eat it?
One of the men talked about his friend that was killed and beaten to death, and the fact that they used psychological warfare with them, right? To put his body in the freezer where it would look the same every day, and the number of times they would have to go in and out to put fish into the freezer, and leaving that there as a symbol, just to say, this will happen to you if you don't do what we ask, if you don't obey. That hurt my soul, because that's not just, hey, I need this labor and I'm going to force you to do it. That was, I'm going to mess with what's up here so that you're never going to be the same again in order to have control over someone.
We're talking about human beings who are basically being left for dead so that we can have all-you-can-eat shrimp buffets. And I think that's the takeaway, is how important is that shrimp buffet to the life of a human being, and find out where your food comes from.